So here is the design. Here is when I opened it. Then I had to make the backlinding. Then here is the front of the clothes where the zip line should be. You first of all add the gum. Then after the gum you fold it. Here is when I placed my label. That's my label. Here is me doing the band. Yes, when I did the band of the clothes. It takes quite a longer time because I needed to get it done neatly. I needed it to be neat. I first of all added my chest gum, then now my hemming gum, just for it to be neat as possible, as you can see here. Then after this you fold it. Make sure it is well ironed. Make sure you ironed it well for it to gum well. Make sure you iron it well. After the ironing, here is me doing the neck. After I have cut the neck, I made use of chest gum for the neck so that the neck won't be stiff. So I made use of a chest gum for the neck. Then now I'm sewing. I first of all had to turn the neck first. I had to turn the neck first. After turning the neck, you had to trim it out. Then after trimming it out, you fold you turn the neck. You turn the neck. After trimming it out, you have to turn the neck. Then here is me adding the band. I chose to add the band first. After the neck, chose to add the band. Make sure your thread work is neat. That's another thing. Make sure your thread work is neat. You add the band. You trim out the unwanted parts. After the band, do this for both sides and the back. Then here I'm stitching my label at the back of the clothes. After this, I had to thread the backlinding. You may choose to do yours a 1 thread or a 2 thread, but this I did mine three times. I had to do it 3 thread. I had to do the backlinding 3 thread. Yeah. And make sure your lines are straight. Always make sure your lines are straight as possible, because that's also part of the knit work. You make sure your lines are straight. That's part of the knit work. Then we join the clothes. Most of you might not understand here the joining aspect. These are some things you need to take time to learn. The joining aspect. You join the clothes. This is some things you need to know that I might be saying next time in my video. All you have to do is subscribe and follow. Next time I might drop how to join the shoulder, this is when I thread my shoulder. Thread the shoulder part. Make it as neat as possible. Some of you might be confused here, but if you have any question, be free to ask me on the comment section. I would answer you, or maybe I will answer you direct. So here I'm trimming off my shoulder with the person's measurement. Make sure you always use measurements. Make use of measurements. Make use of the person's measurement. You measure. No, make sure it is equal to. Then here, I think I'm done. After trimming out the shoulder, I had to put my sleeve. Then after putting the sleeve, I had to weave the clothes. After weaving the clothes, I am now closing the clothes. After closing the clothes, then I will now put the zip. After putting my zip, I will now put my neck, and that's all. And this is the outcome. I had to go and do the finishing, put the buttons, and here is the outcome.